So he said, come on a little further, walk out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, this shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he's
This shit
crazy.
make me look bald. Fuck this thing.
He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. Was right in his mouth. My man, like, I'm about to go back in. This guy is mine. The old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man didn't scratch it. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answer the question for him. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point, where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad and you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you want sleep more than you want success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You gotta be willing to work off for 3 hours and sleep 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, someday you might have to stay up 3 days in a row. Then you'll be successful. make 6 figures, you can't just be talking about you want to make 6 figures. You hear what I'm saying to you tonight? If you do the 3 things I tell you to do tonight, I guarantee you, whatever it is you want to do in life, you will be able to do. You will be able to accomplish whatever you want to academically, financially, relationally, whatever. So 3 things. All right, now I'm going to tell you the story. I got to get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? He told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, we're back. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he's like, this guy crazy. And he's like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area. This Dover area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he's crazy. He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. Was right in his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This guy is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man didn't scratch it, hold him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answered the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word. What's that word? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it better than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, someday you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said when she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. But she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing this movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep. He said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. So I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong. I used to be a Cowboy fan. And watch this, there was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl. He had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial when he was lifting, and Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. Yeah, he was doing his bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws him about 325, boom, and he rests for about 2 seconds. And he, boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He had already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came to my office the other day crying, I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today, you can come here, you can jump up, you can do that, you can be excited when we give away money, but listen to me, you will never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money. Because I got it in here. So listen to me. If Smith said this at the end of the commercial. If Smith said, all men are created equal, some work harder in preseason. I'm going to say it again because you might have missed it. All men are created equal, some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA, and even when the professor says, I don't meet with you, my TA meets with you, you say, I don't want to talk to your TA. I don't pay the TA. I pay you to teach me. So you will have to find some time to meet me. If I got to meet you at the mall, if I got to meet you at your house, you are going to see me. Listen to me. All men are created equal. Some work hard in preseason. When I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0s, 3.0. They went to the Ivy League high schools, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from. It's about heart. You come to a place where, being strong enough, you gotta have heart. That's number one. Watch number two. Number two, catch number two. I wrote it down. I want to make sure you got it. It says, watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right, what I'm saying. Because I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. That's the number 2 thing. You gotta catch that one. To be able to, listen to me, at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, man, some of you focus with your phone ring, and you're like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there's some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you will be successful. But your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You may never studied. I'm not good at writing because you have never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft. Always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why are you dropping? I'm so grateful that the slaves didn't drop and quit. Say, I'm just going to stop. I'm a slave. I'm just going to be a slave. I'm going to quit. Listen to me. The slave said, we will live because one day we will become. We will always be slaves. So today, although we're slaves, we're going to act like we're free. And one day, our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the middle passage. But some slaves said, I don't care what we go through, we're going to survive this. 400 years of slavery, we're going to get through this. And you can't get through it 1825. You can't get through a writing class, and you got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is, you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Harriet Tubman not only made it, she went back and got some more. She said, you know what, I made it, but I'm going to walk all, listen to me, not ride the bus. I'm going to walk all the way back down to the South to get some more. And you quitting on 1825. Now watch this. You quit after you Listen, you get a sleeping bag and you wait for them. You wait for the first WRA instructor to come in and you come out your sleeping bag, I need help. You quit after you do that. You quit after you have, listen to me, a WRA party. I'm not having a party. Everybody come over. I got food, everything. And let them get over there. Let it be all the best writers. All right, I food y'all. I want to have a writing party. I'm serious. You quit and you ain't even tried yet. Last one, I'm sorry. Last one. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. Listen to me, I'm telling you as I leave. I'm telling you as I leave, I was homeless for 2.5 years. And the problem with most of you never felt no pain before. Y'all spoiled. Y'all spoiled. Some of y'all spoiled. It's bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You never have to do nothing for yourself. You're spoiled. We're going to keep it real tonight. Some of you are spoiled brats. Every time you ever got in trouble, somebody in your house got you out of it. Every time you've done something you're not supposed to do, people say, Eric, your mother's a tyrant. You're right. She kicked me out. You're right. She's mean, but she developed a man because she put me out there and said, you're going to have to grow up. And some of you have never learned to grow up. And so every time something gets hard, you quit. You call mama. I dare you to take a little pain. I dare you. I dare you not to go home. Somebody said, I gotta go home, I feel bad. Go with it. You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you feeling a little pain. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level, because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you'll keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman. So don't worry about a little pain. My greatest asset is I was homeless. So I can't feel a whole lot of pain. I've already been alone. Not a whole lot of hurt I can feel. A little paper or a little text. So I leave you. Listen to me. We have gotten to a point where it's midterms and we're moving forward. The days of you getting money, I'm not saying we're quitting, but I'm saying the day has got to go from external to internal. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more plans. If you have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying. Get off the phone. I'm sorry, I'm not available until the end of this year. No, I'm for real. You reached the right number, but you called me at the wrong time. Call me back January 1st. I'm about to get busy now. Huh? I want you to have a countdown on your own. And say when the countdown is over, when the real, watch me, because when I was homeless, I knew something was wrong. I knew that wasn't the best thing. And one day I said, will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Stop being this high school dropout. Stop giving up. Stop sleeping on the street. Stop walking up and down Fecal Avenue like you ain't got nothing. And get your GED. Stop being afraid to take a test. Stop being afraid to go to college because your daddy didn't go and your mama didn't go. Stop being afraid and be the best Eric Thomas you can be. But listen to me, it's going to be hard. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, but I got it. And guess what? On a degree, they don't have dates. So if it took you 4, it took me 12, it don't show up nowhere. But I'm exactly where I wanted to be because I realized I got to commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you will never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Thank you guys for your time.
Give me a uniform. Give me a number on my back. I'll give you the guts.
You matter, right? But there's a reason why I told you matter. I didn't tell you you matter just to hear myself talk. Like I didn't say you matter because I wanted you to get on
some emotional roller coaster. No, the reason why I told you matter is because you'll never have, you'll never be, you'll never do. Listen to me. You'll never experience life the way you were supposed to experience life until you recognize that you matter. Now, it's important for me to let you know that you are powerful beyond measure. Listen to me. I told you last week because perhaps, I don't know, your daddy wasn't in your life, your mother wasn't in your life. I don't know. You didn't have a mentor. I don't know. But you may have never heard someone look you in your eye, look you in your soul, and tell you that you not only matter, you're powerful. I remember sleeping in abandoned buildings, eating out of garbage cans. I remember coming home, bringing home seeds and deeds. I remember not living up to my full potential. What you've been born to do, what you've been called to do, what you've been birthed to do. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody can sing the way you sing. Nobody can speak the way you speak. Nobody can write the way you write. Nobody can love the way you love. Nobody can play that piano. Nobody can play that saxophone. Nobody can play that violin. Nobody can do poetry like you can do it. Nobody can produce the way you produce. Nobody can write scores the way you write scores. You hear what I'm saying? You're powerful.
When you know within yourself that there's something you want to do, and I believe that all of us are born with a purpose, that all of us have something that we are supposed to do, that all of us have some goodness within us, and that goodness gives us a responsibility to manifest our greatness. You know that, you can feel it in your guts, and you know that you're deliberately operating below your potential. You've gotten comfortable. You stop expanding, you stop stretching, you stop challenging yourself. Let me share something else with you. Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, but it's necessary. It's necessary that you have it, that you work on it, that you develop yourself, that you go for what is yours in the universe. You decide, I'm not going to settle for this. This is not going to be it for my life. I deserve more than this. See, that will stop making you do some stuff. See, a lot of people go to work every day miserable, and all they do is just talk about how miserable they are. But they don't do anything about it.
Son of a bitch that opens his mouth, I'll smash his goddamn teeth in.
Can't do that, Jack.
I'm supposed to just let this go on.
These men have to live with themselves.
I live with myself too. Right now, I'm making a sermon out there.
You don't matter now, Jack. You're in this thing. You don't have a right to pull out from the backing of people that believe in you, that respect you, that need you. If you fight, they won't say that Chapman forced you. They'll say that you're in over your head, that you don't belong here.
Listen, like, give me somebody to do this to you.
No. No. You do. You're the one living the sermon in the wilderness, 40 days, all others. Only you.
Goddamn thing I can do if I.
Of course there is. You can get out there and hit. You can get on base and score. You can win this game for us. Everybody needs you. You're medicine, Jack.
What I've come to appreciate when you're working on changing your life, changing some bad habit, getting out of addictive situations or relationships, or working to build a dream or making a difference in our society, it's hard. Easy is not an option. is hard living. Life is hard. That's rough. How people look at you. How they respond to you. It's very hard. But you know that in order for you to get where you want to go, this is one of the hoops that you have to flip through. So if it's hard, then do it hard. Now, how do you hang in there during the hard, difficult times, Les? You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. It's possible that we can have our dream. Yes, it is. Other people have done it, then we can do it. We failed a lot of times. Well, a lot of other folks failed, and eventually they came back and they succeeded. So it's possible we can have what we want. And we know that we want to get it. It's necessary that we align ourselves with people that think like we do. It's necessary we get negative, do-nothing people out of our lives. It's necessary we never stop learning and growing and developing ourselves. It's necessary that we never give up.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream. You gotta protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't. You want something, go get it. Period.
A friend of mine he runs a marathon. He says, when he's running the 26-mile marathon, he said, let's say that hypothetically, that 18th mile is the wall. He said, Les, when you get there and you're running, he says, everything in you is telling you to stop, to give up. Every muscle is aching. And you're saying to yourself, I can't do it. I can't do it. And you just keep on, and you keep on, and you keep on. It seems like you're moving in slow motion. And then eventually when you break through that 18-mile wall, then you know it's like done and you're on automatic and you glide on in. And you know it's there. You know you're going to get to the finish line. And we've all had experiences where we were working on something and we knew it was possible. And we did those things that were necessary to bring it into reality. We took the responsibility to make it happen. Other people couldn't see it. A lot of people didn't believe it. You were attacked. You were criticized. People were opposing you, but you kept on doing it. It was hard. It was rough. It was difficult. But to you, it was worth it. And eventually you got to a level you know can nothing stop me now. I'm on the move. I'm on the move.
Was it as easy as it looked?
No, sir. No, sir, it wasn't.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But
who says he can't are both usually right.
That most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Deep down, ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people.
Make a choice, right? Just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
Why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why can't I do that?
What is it you said to the kid? It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. And keep moving forward. How much you can take. And keep moving forward.
Get up. And don't ever give up.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good at writing because you have never written before.
Talents are natural. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. If you're not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting
I want to sleep in my own bed. It's fair to say that we spend all that money and I don't want to choke down 30 or 40 pills every single day and lose my hair. Am I supposed to leave you with all the debt? Some dead man, some artificially alive, just marking time? No. That's how you would remember me. That's the worst part. Maybe treatment isn't the way to go.
Then why don't you just fucking die already? Just give up and die.
Hank, it's Walt. Hey. I've been thinking about that offer. That ride-along. DEA took all your money, your lab. Oh my God, you got nothing. Square one. Pink. But you know the business. And I know the chemistry. I'm thinking maybe you and I could partner up.
Beyond notice, we got new players. Now we don't know who they are or where they come from, but they possess an extremely high skill set.
Oh yeah.
This in chemistry, this is art. Cooking is art, and the shit I cook is the bomb.
Shit you cook is shit. You and I will not make garbage. We will produce a chemically pure and stable product that performs as advertised, and we'll see about that. This is pure glass.
Good goddamn art. This is art. Mr. White?
Oh yeah. Tight. So, what now?
Hello! Nice of you to come down. Saul Goodman. Better call Saul!
You're not that lawyer on late night television, are you?
You're the lawyer guy. Better call Saul. Better call Saul.
What the hell is this?
What? Are you kidding me? This is the guy you want. When the going gets tough, you don't want a criminal lawyer, right? You want a criminal lawyer. Don't drink and drive. If you do, call me. You're onto something special. And I would like to be a small and silent part of it. Let's start with some tough love, all right? You suck at peddling meth. What you two need is an honest-to-God business. Somebody who treats your product like the simple, high-margin commodity that it is.
You know someone like that?
You're allowed.
My God. $672,000.
25 pounds.
Where'd that come from? A fall in the shower?
Oh, buddy, you're in over your head on something. Don't you think I might be the guy to come to?
Walt, tell me right now, are you in danger?
I've said it before. If you are in danger, we go to the police.
No, I don't want to hear
You can
about
tell your dad, or you can shut. You open your front door.
here about the
You're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. You're in over your head. That's what we tell them. That's the truth.
That's not the truth.
Walt, please. Let's stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? What do you know about me, Gretchen? Who is it you think you see? You might want to hold off. Why? What's your presumption about me being exactly 6353 Juan Tubo, apartment 6? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so we clue you in. Yeah, I am not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think I did? No. I am the one who knocks. Who the hell are you? You know.
There's this mystery man I've been chasing for the better part of a year.
To WW, my star. Perfect son.
Cooks the purest meth that me or anyone else has ever seen. We keep hearing the name Heisenberg. Go by the name of Heisenberg. Somehow, some way, it's all connected. I get this guy.
Yeah. Wow. What's your name? Say my name.
W. Woodrow Wilson. Willy Wonka. Walter White.
You all know exactly who I am.
You know Heisenberg's gearing up again.
How do I know? Because I know. You got me.
I'm the cook. I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
So if you cook the blue stuff, that means you're Igor, and that makes you.
That's right. Now, say my name.
You're Heisenberg. You're Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Jesus, Walt's been years here.
Miss Gustavo is dead.
Gus Fring is dead, and the DEA has no idea what to make of it.
Not you two guys, but just guys. Mr. White. He's the devil. You know, he is smarter than you. He's luckier than you. Whatever you think's supposed to happen, I'm telling you, the exact reverse opposite of that is gonna happen.
Gus is dead. I won. We've got work to do. Jesse asked me if I was in the that you'll come to learn about me in the next few days. I just want you to know that no matter how it may look, I only had you in my heart. What? I deserve this. I made a series of very bad decisions, and I cannot pick it up. to prey on the fearful. To manipulate the fears of others. You must first master your own. Visibility is a matter of patience and agility. Theatricality and deception are powerful agents. You must become more than just a man with a mind of your opponent. Are you ready to begin?
Kevlar utility harness, gas-powered magnetic grapple gun, a 350-pound test monofilament.
People need dramatic examples to shake them out of apathy, and I can't do that as Bruce Wayne. As a man, no flesh and blood, I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible. I can be everlasting. What symbol? Something elemental, something terrifying. I'm Batman.
This guy to deliver us one of the city's biggest crime lords. No one takes the law into their own hands in the city.
Well, the guy dresses up like a bat. Clearly has issues. Stay calm.
Time to spread the word. God must be destroyed. Compassion is a weakness your enemies will not share.
That's why it's so important. It separates us from them.
I never said thank you.
You'll never have to.
A long time ago, I was in Burma. My friends and I were working for the local government. They were trying to buy the loyalty of tribal leaders by bribing them with precious stones. But their caravans were being raided in a forest not far from Rangoon by a bandit. So we went looking for the stones. One day, I saw a child playing with a ruby the size of a tangerine. The bandit had been throwing them away.
So why steal?
Well, because he thought it was good sport. Because some men aren't looking for anything logical like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch them.
What's the smile on that face?
Introduce a little.
Anarchy. Everything becomes chaos.
Oh, you know the thing about chaos? It's fair. People will die, starting tonight. See, this is how crazy Batman's made Gotham. Why so serious?
We're dying, Alfred. What you have me do?
Endure, Master Wayne. That's the point of Batman. He can be the outcast. He can make the choice that no one else can make. The right choice.
Batman has no jurisdiction.
You happen to, but you spent in the faces of Gotham's criminals. Did you think there might be some casualties? Things were always going to get worse before they get.
The night is darkest just before dawn. I promise you. The dawn is coming.
I took Gotham's white knight, and I
civilization reaches the pinnacle of its decadence, we return to restore the balance. Let the games begin.
Right now.
Retake onward from the corrupt. Not the laws. None shall interfere. Who is the police? Start by storming Blackgate and freeing your press. Stop that. Let's not stand on ceremony here. I am the League of Shadows. I'm here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. Then I will break you.
Did they kill him? I'm not sure.
You don't fear them. You want them.
You think he's coming back?
I don't know.
I wanted to save Gotham. I failed.
What are we folks? So that we could look to pick ourselves up.
You know why they attacked you, don't you? They were afraid.
Afraid?
All creatures feel fear,
Even the scary ones.
especially the scary ones.
I do not fear death. I think this makes you strong. It makes you weak. How can you move faster than possible? Fight longer than possible? Without the most powerful impulse of the spirit. The fear of death.
Rise.
As the child is. Without the hope. Then fear will find you again.
When I told you that if Gotham no longer needed Batman, we could be together, I meant it. And now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need Batman.
I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever.
This bomb's a time bomb, and it will go off in 23 days, regardless of any revolution or what we or the outside world choose to do.
You see, only one end to your journey. I won't bury you. Burn enough members for the Wayne family.
What you really fear is inside yourself. Fear your own power. Fear your anger. The drive to do great, terrible things.
Know your limits.
Batman has no limits.
sanctuary in their hearts, and in the hearts of their descendants, generations hence. It is a far, far better thing to do what I do than I have done. It is a far, far better rest than I heard.
The idea was to be a symbol. Batman could be anybody. That was the point.
When their enemies were at the gates, the Romans would suspend democracy and put one end to dictatorship. It wasn't considered an honor, it was considered a public service.
I'm going to marry Harvey Dent.
you.